Okay, so I came on here to do like a 1 minute challenge to fix what's going on here. It wasn't really a challenge, but Bobbi Brown posted, she didn't post this thing, but I've been watching her, they're called master classes, and they're really good. And so I'm going to show you, hello, with 5 like steps how to do your makeup in 1 minute. So I'm not gonna like time myself because I'm gonna explain it as I go, but the first step is like a bronzing cream she had, but I don't have any shimmer as a bronzing cream, so I'm literally just gonna use the foundation stick. It is a little darker than my actual complexion. I think hers had a little shimmer in it. Hold on, I feel like I'm yelling over the TV, but I feel like it helps if nobody's on here to have something in the background. So I have her little foundation brush. She did it all with her fingers, which, you know, I mean, you could do. You don't need to keep a brush in your bag, but I'm just gonna kind of, because I have this one pimple on my forehead, so I'm gonna try to cover it up. She did a concealer, so I'm gonna use the concealer too. And she kind of just, she blended it in with her finger. She said this is like, it was a bronzing cream, so it was kind of like, sorry, I'm trying to look in my mirror, but it's not like ideal. Okay. And she used her finger, and she said it was kind of like, you know, you just put it all over. I only put it in like just this area, this, I don't know if you saw, but I'm going to save this anyways, but I just did, I'm going to do a little more, but since we're not like really timing ourselves, but I did here, and then here, here, and then on the chin. It helps to kind of blend it all out, like those specific spots. And you know what, screw it, I guess I'll just do my finger. But I'm doing specifically a little bit more on my forehead, and I'll use the concealer on there because I have a pimple. But it already looks a little better. Okay, so that was this, which was the substitute for the bronzing cream. And then she did concealer, and she had kind of like a foundation stick with concealer, and she did it under the eyes. I'm gonna do an added step just because personally I feel like you probably would have already put your under eye cream on, but she always says that, and I don't want to put it on without putting it on under. It helps to... And then she took, so I'm going to use the Corrector. She had a concealer like complexion pencil. And this one's just the one in Bisque. And I'm going to use the brush for this. I just tapped a little bit of it. And then just put it under the eye. She said specifically doing this, obviously, in the back seat of the car, but this is meant to be a very quick, you know, makeup application, obviously, because it's going to be 1 minute. So it's not supposed to look perfect. I mean, it doesn't have to be looked like, you know, it's not supposed to look bad, but it doesn't have to be perfect. But you can already see how much that's brightening up my under eye area. Then she did, so the 3 products I use, I'll go back through it at the end. Ready? Third one. Okay, so then she did, which I feel like I kind of want to do the opposite, even though there might be a reason to her madness. I'm going to do the shimmer first, then go back and do the mascara, because she did mascara next, but I want to do the cream shadow. It says cream shimmer, so I have a powder instead. So because it's not, you know what? I do have a cream shimmer that I could use. Good thing this isn't timed, huh? Yeah, okay. So I guess I'll use a cream shimmer. Let me clean this off for a second. My mom used it a minute ago. So this is nice. Oh, I keep saying because I'm thinking. So she put it on her lid, the woman's lid. This helps to brighten the eye and open the eye up. It's awesome. It's just like natural. And that's the whole point, is like just to give you a little bit of something, but nothing dramatic. I know I keep saying that, I feel like, but... And she didn't do the brows in this Bobbi's 1 minute makeup. So I'm not going to do them, but then she did mascara. I'm going to use the Lashtopia mascara. Oh, I didn't tell you what I did for the shimmer. So I did the Longwear Cream Shadow Stick, and I did it in the color Truffle. Backwards for you. Truffle. And that's the Longwear Cream Shadow Stick. And then I'm going to use Lashtopia. Okay, that's not going to work, that one. But, I hope you can, why can't you see it? Lashtopia, and this one's the Bare Minerals one. This one's just a small one that I keep in my, it's like a little sample of it in my bag. So this is the one I'm going to use because I like the, obviously. And she even said 1 coat of mascara makes a big difference, and she's right. I mean, most of the things Bobbi says is right. Okay. So she said 1 coat, and she did this like for 1 minute, so, but you could just tell, like, I don't know, I feel like you can see it better in the mirror. Weird, but maybe I might curl them. That's not part of the tutorial. No, you can see it. I'm gonna do the bottom too. You can see it. Okay, there we go. I'm like, why is it so weird? It doesn't look like it in the... So sometimes I don't do the 1 minute makeup, but when I get back to work, maybe I'll start doing that and then bragging about it. And then that's 5 products that I would be selling pretty much. Obviously the Bobbi brands of them, because I'm not using all Bobbi. I only have 3 Bobbi. 3 Bobbi products. The rest are Lashtopia, like I was saying, and then, oh wow, okay, I lied. The mascara is the only thing that I'm not using that's Bobbi right now. So there was this really cool trick, which, I mean, I didn't do, but people say that, and it works better if you get mascara, like a big glob of it. Why is this like not cooperating as well? There we go. If you get a big glob of mascara on your eye, which mean, I don't know if you can see it. It's not a big glob. I kind of wiped it, but if you let it dry before you try to take it off, if you have like a lot of makeup on, it'll be easier to clean up because it dries, and then you can kind of like almost scratch it off or just take it off with a Q-tip. And it's easier that way, like if you already put your eyeshadow on and everything, because that's the last thing that I usually do when I'm doing like, that's why she did mascara first, then she did stuff on the lid. I wanted to do the lid first, then mascara. I just like that better. Okay, and then last step she did was, oh, I see why she did the cream shimmer, but okay, so I'm gonna pretend like I did this when I did the cream shimmer, but I'm gonna do a little bit of like kind of highlighter and blend this in, and hopefully it goes as planned. I don't know what show I'm watching, but okay. And then she said use a cream blush, which is, this is the only thing that I had. She kind of had like a little pan one. So I'm going to kind of use my fingers with this, but this is the electric pink, and this is the Artstick. Artstick. Yeah. This is kind of harsh if you just draw it on your face, and it really is like hard to blend out. But on your lips, it's good that it's a pencil. So I'm going to start with my lips first, and then I'll do the blush, even though I hate blush. It was part of the tutorial. So. Okay, so I'm going to blend it in with my finger. And then use what's on my finger on my cheek. Just because I hate blush. I don't know why. I just like, I'm not here for it. You could go in and like, I showed my mom how to do it and kind of like put it like, draw it on your finger if you're not going to do the lipstick part of it. Just like kind of brush it. But I feel like getting it for my lip is not as pigmented as doing that. So okay. So that was Bobbi's 1 minute makeup. So the steps go as follows. 1 bronzing cream, which I use the foundation stick instead, in the color Golden Beige. And then I used the concealer, which I used the Corrector, all year round Corrector. And then I used the mascara, which was the Lashtopia mascara, going in the order she did. And then we did the cream shimmer. I did them reverse. So she did mascara shimmer. I did shimmer mascara. I mean, I went back in a second time with it, and I put it like right here to give myself a little bit of highlight. And then last step was cream blush, which I just did, and that was the Artstick, the ink, electric pink Artstick. And so that's it. It's not like the glam I'm used to, but it does give you like just a little bit of life. And that's the point, is like, It's very simple, 1 minute makeup with 5 products. You know, I mean, what are you gonna get? So, my eyebrows aren't done, but... So I hope you guys like that, and I hope that you learned a little bit of something from it, like I did with Bobbi. And thanks. Bye.